Anansi the spider was known far and wide for his cunning tricks, and he was always on the hunt for delicious food. His big head and fat, plump body reflected his love for scrumptious meals, though his legs were starting to look suspiciously slender. Anansi had concocted a clever plan, or so he thought. He was very fond of eating, but not so keen on working or waiting too long for his meals. One day, as he wandered through the forest, his keen senses picked up the delightful aromas of food wafting through the air. First, he stumbled upon his dear friend Rabbit, who was busily stirring a pot of greens. The delicious smell made Anansi's belly rumble, and he exclaimed, "Mmm, I can smell greens." Rabbit chuckled. "They are not ready yet, old friend. Why don't you stay and wait with me?" Anansi scratched his big head and replied, "No, I can't stay, but I've got an idea. Attach one end of your web here, and pull it when the greens are ready. I'll come running." Rabbit smiled and promised, "Okay, Anansi." With that settled, Anansi trotted off, salivating over the thought of eating those greens. Further down the path, the mouth-watering fragrance of beans pulled him towards another friend's house. It was Dear Turtle, who was preparing a feast. Anansi could hardly contain himself. "Mmm, I can smell beans." With a gentle nod, Turtle invited, "Come and join us, Anansi. The beans are almost ready." But Anansi was too busy for a sit-down meal just yet. He spun another tale. "No, I can't, but I've got an idea. Pull my web when the beans are ready, and I'll come running." Turtle agreed. "Okay, Anansi." Feeling very clever, Anansi's final stop was Squirrel's house, where the sweet, sugary aroma of potatoes drizzled with honey filled the air. "I can smell sweet potatoes with honey," he cried out. Squirrel giggled. "Yes, that's right. Come and eat with me." But Anansi had yet another plan. "No, I can't, but I've got an idea. Pull my web when the sweet potatoes are ready, and I'll come running." Once more a friend agreed. "Okay, Anansi." Covered with webs and confident in his plan, Anansi parked himself by the riverside with a satisfied grin, waiting for the sudden tugging of webs. But all the animals were wiser than Anansi had realized. They talked amongst themselves, each pulling their web at the exact same moment. Anansi sprang up, but oh, what a sight! The webs were all tugging in different directions. He tumbled and rolled, his legs, once strong, grew thinner and thinner as they stretched and stretched. "Oh no, my idea isn't such a wise one," he groaned as his legs elongated like strings. He flopped onto the ground like a mess of tangled threads, and the animals rolled with laughter, filled with sympathy, yet unable to hide their amusement. Anansi, with a wobbly sigh, looked down at his now slender legs and muttered, "Maybe that wasn't a good idea after all. Look at my thin legs. Oh well, maybe there's some food at home." From that day forward, Anansi had to live with his thin, spindly legs, a constant reminder that sometimes, simply waiting for a meal was far better than trying to be too clever. And though Anansi's legs had stretched so, his friends still loved having him around, never forgetting the tricky spider, who tried to web his way into all their dinners.